had no idea this was coming.
No?
You did.
Had a little bit of an idea. I think it's smart, man, for Lyoto Machida to go over to Bellator, especially the way that we see kind of the decline in UFC numbers. It's a decline everywhere, but especially if Bellator's going to pay you right, they don't have a pay-per-view platform. They've done a few before, but that's not their model. More people can be able to watch you. There's good matchups there. Him versus Musasi. There's some fun matchups. I'd love to see him versus Rory McDonald. There's some great matchups for him there. You're not dealing with USADA and the Golden Snitch. It's a no-brainer. And you get a deal with Scott Coker. There's no Reebok. You have your sponsorships. For a guy like Lyoto Machida, Ryan Bader's your light heavyweight champ over there. And Phil Davis is there. So there's some fun matchups for him. So remember, Phil beat him in Brazil, and Bader he beat. So there's some interesting storylines there with Machida going over to Bellator. I love the move. It's brilliant. Awesome. What else you got?
Shout out to Brendan Schaub below the belt. Legendary Lyoto Machida signs with Bellator. I just want to make a quick note here. You guys should watch out for Lyoto Machida's little brother. I think he's still in the UFC. I expect big things from him, man. If his brother could teach him that striking technique, the hip movement, I don't see him not winning in the UFC. As for Lyoto himself, this was expected, especially after his last fight in the UFC against Vitor Belfort. It was on Fight Pass. I don't think it was on a pay-per-view. So yeah, this was definitely expected. As for his counterpart, Vitor Belfort, I wouldn't be surprised if Vitor signs with Rizin. Why? Rizin allows for certain things to happen without question. You know what I'm saying? Rizin is an offshoot of Pride, and we all know in Pride, well, if you didn't know, Enson Inoue was on the Joe Rogan Experience about 4 or 5 years ago, and he literally admitted to the fact that in Pride, they had it highlighted that they don't test for steroids. And I wouldn't be surprised if Rizin had the same contract. That's the reason why I feel Vitor Belfort might go to Rizin. If not Rizin, he'll probably go to Bellator, and you might see the resurgence of TRT Vitor. Why do I say that? Real simple, ladies and gentlemen. Bellator has no contract with USADA. There is no Golden Snitch. There is no Jeff Nowitzki. There are no random drug tests. It's just the test before the fight, after the fight, and at the weigh-ins, I'm assuming. So don't be surprised if you see Vitor Belfort with the same body he came into the UFC with when he entered the middleweight division, right? Yeah, the middleweight division. Don't be surprised to see TRT Vitor make a second round at MMA. Now, Lyoto going to Bellator. I can't wait for his Ryan Bader fight. More so, I can't wait for his Rory McDonald fight. Those fights are going to be epic, man. I don't see them being anything other than spectacular. Lyoto Machida never disappoints. That's one thing I'll say about him, man. None of his fights are boring. I still watch the fight with him and Yoel Romero. Great fight, man. Let me know what you guys think. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'm out.
This here the spot, because Tucky says you're supposed to set up shop here. Amsterdam.
Yeah, this is it. Set up anywhere inside where we got the white flags.